Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hitting. I hope you are having a fantastic Friday. And of course, we have some big weather events coming up as we head into next week, especially some really strong Arctic air is going to plunge in, which is right on track with the cycling weather pattern. But it's most likely going to be the coldest air that we've also seen this winter, maybe over the past couple winters. Plus, on top of that, we have a increasing chance to get some at least moderate to heavy snow across the region. This will be on next Tuesday. So, Weather 2020 video Friday edition. What we are going to do today is we're going to start with our first system because we do have a system that is going to move through as we head into Saturday that is going to give a lot of us some rain and some snow, and then we'll transition into the bigger system, which of course is going to move in next week. Huge shout out to my boys, Superior Roofing and Construction, a four-state premier roofing contractor. They're local to Joplin, Missouri, but they service Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. So if you have roofing needs, give them a call. The number is right there on the screen. Ask for Cole, Evan, or Carlos. Pretty good group of guys. All right, let's dig in. Let's go. Let's start with system number one. So we've had a warm front kind of pushing through today, and we've actually had some very light sleet and snow showers that have popped up. Not a big deal, but these are continuing to push through central parts of Missouri and then head over towards St. Louis. You can see a little sleet trying to develop in southeastern parts of Kansas. But let's go ahead and go through time. We are going to get some sunshine later this afternoon. We should pop to 40 or 42 in Joplin, 39 KC, 50 in Oak City, 48 in Little Rock. Now, at this point in time, clouds start to thicken up again, and here comes showers once again late tonight into Saturday morning. So we're sitting at about 36 in Kansas City, so light showers, and these are going to be scattered. 42 in Coffeyville, 46 in Fort Smith, so you can see the light showers kicking in. This will continue Saturday morning, but as the colder air filters in, so let's say in Joplin, we warm to 50 and then we slam down in the afternoon. 53 Bentonville, 56 in Fort Smith, 43 in Columbia. With that colder air on the backside of this system, which again is not very strong, will produce a little band of snow. So we are going to get some light snow Saturday evening, Kansas City, Lawrence, Columbia, Jeff City, eventually Springfield, Joplin, southeastern Kansas, maybe all the way down to Bentonville. I don't think it's going to be very heavy, but we'll talk about that here in a second. And then that light band of snow rotates out as we go through the overnight hours on Saturday night. Colder air filters in, so if we look at Sunday, we get some sunshine, but temperatures, 19 Kansas City, 30 in Joplin, 33 in Tulsa, 39 in Jonesboro. So it gets kind of cold. All right, so let's go into what we could see at least winter-wise on Saturday. It's not going to be much, but across Nebraska, most of Missouri, eastern Kansas, southeast Kansas, down to Joplin, Springfield, St. Louis, I'm going to say a trace to 1 inch or a dusting to an inch. The better chances of getting an inch are going to be across central Missouri. There could be some isolated 2 or 3 inch amounts across eastern Missouri, but right now we're going to just watch it, and we're going to say a trace to an inch. All right, it gets interesting next week. Of course, we have a little polar vortex, which is going to move in. I'm going to show this to you. See this little upper level low near Winnipeg? So watch this. So this is Sunday. As we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, watch this little chunk of energy. It rotates down. So now you see it on top of Minneapolis. This drives in the Arctic air. Here's Wednesday morning. And then the Arctic air sits on us as it slowly rotates out late next week. So that means next week is going to be a very cold week. That means starting on Tuesday, you need to start dropping or dripping your faucets, because anytime we have an extended period, let's say over 72 hours, that we don't hit the freezing mark, you need to drip the faucets. And that's what we're going to see as we go into next week. Let's talk snow. And this is still 4 days out. I usually like to start putting amounts on snow 3 days out, and then you adjust. Once you get 2 days out, you have a really good idea, and then you put in your final forecast 1 day out. This is the storm system and the cycling weather pattern that we saw on January 10th. If you remember, in January 10th, Kansas City got a couple inches. They were on the edge. Joplin, Northwest Arkansas got 6-7 inches. That was my biggest snow that we've had this year. This is that system returning. Here's the difference from last time. Last time when the snow came down, it was about 30 degrees. Obviously, the roads were bad. And then as we went through the day, it kind of went to slushiness. And then the roads were pretty good the next day because temperatures were near 30. Here's the problem this time. I just showed you the Arctic air. So temperatures are going to be much, much colder. And that means whatever falls is going to be on the ground for a while and also on the roads. As of right now, we'll keep fine-tuning this. I'll do YouTube. Sometimes I do on weekends. Sometimes I don't. I like to take the weekend off. But we'll have to do videos on the weekend. All right, so snow increases Tuesday morning. So look at the temps. 9 in Topeka, 10 in Kansas City, 28 in Joplin. South of Joplin, there's most likely going to be a band of sleet, which keeps the amounts down. Northeastern Oklahoma into northwest Arkansas. Bands of snow increase Tuesday morning. Again, look at the temps. You got single digits. Topeka, Kansas City, 26 and dropping in Joplin. 14 in Jeff City, 15 in Wichita. Bands of snow continue Tuesday afternoon, where you see the darker blues. That is the heavier bands of snow. And then these bands of snow slowly start to rotate out Tuesday evening, and then by Wednesday morning, pretty much gone. But now you got to realize that we have a snowpack on the ground. All right, so 4 days out. Obviously, I don't like talking about amounts, but, it right now. Let's do this. I would say the heaviest snow would occur I didn't want to do that. I would say the heaviest snow is going to occur north of Joplin through east central parts of Kansas into central Missouri. And I would say somewhere in the order of 6 to 10 inches. For Joplin, if I was a betting man, I would say 5-6 inches. Remember, last time we got 6.25 inches, so it's a pretty good bet. We're at least going to have that this time. But as we get into Saturday, we'll start putting some amounts. But this could be, for a lot of us, our biggest snow that we've seen this winter. So let's just keep our eyes on it. Look at the temperature. So on Wednesday afternoon, bands of light snow showers. But look at our highs. 12 Joplin, 17 Tulsa, 29 Fort Smith, 6 in Kansas City. Let's go into Thursday morning. Look at these lows. Well below zero. So this is some really cold air. And then as we go into Thursday, look at the highs. Single digits and teens. This continues even on Friday. By Friday afternoon, we see a little moderation in temperatures. And then finally, by next weekend, we get out of the deep freeze. But this is going to be something really to watch. I'm going to be keeping my eyes on it. And I'm, of course, going to keep you guys updated. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. I'm excited for the weekend just because I like weekends. I get to do stuff around the house. But I'll make sure to get you a video tomorrow. I'll get you a video on Sunday as well. And, of course, on Monday and Tuesday. All right, guys. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk tomorrow.